Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. Down in the garage here, just my vehicle and one other, well, my vehicles, both of them. But I'm going to take the Saxo out for a spin. It's not been run for a couple of weeks, so blow off the cobwebs sort of thing. But also, I'll go down to 1650, the main station, have a quick look around there, and then I'll come up the road and video up the road. You should see this, it's pretty good. After that, a quick recce around what I did last night's video. I'll put a link in up there somewhere. And we'll have a look in the daylight. It was kind of bad light and all sorts of stuff going on with that last video. It wasn't great. But a quick update. Oh. The lights. I forgot about the lights on a timer. So, my apologies, the lights on a timer. So, I'll get the Saxo out. I fired up already to move it and get things ready. And it's basically as I left it. When I fired it fired up first time without any issues at all. No hints, no lights, no whatever. Up the top of Les-Orres 1800, it's kind of weird going the other way. Indeed, this is the first time I've ever driven this road in this way. I've walked it and I've cycled it, but never driven it. Wow, it's kind of weird. Going down to the hairpin, the switchback. Just being ultra careful because not everyone is aware of this, and they probably come hurtling up the road ahead of us here, as usual, unaware that there might be someone coming down. I'll do a short video this afternoon on this, which the Finale Coupe de France, downhill mountain biking. So let's go and see. Today is the 14th, 15th September, Saturday, Sunday. Today is Saturday, and we're almost at midday here. So a lot of vehicles have arrived yesterday, a lot more arriving this morning, I think, but the last time I looked a couple of weeks ago, this place was pretty much empty. So there's tents up, there's cars, vehicles, vans, workshops, all sorts. But I'll do more on that later. And my plan is to do a video on that and the setup of everything, and then catch some action shots for the race itself on Sunday, tomorrow. So still arriving, and we'll head away from 1650 down here. A lot of vehicles parked down to the right there, all the way down the road here too. Quite strange to see a lot of people about, and think in a couple of days' time they'll all be gone. But more vehicles, more parking. The whole event is kind of concentrated around 1650, the main station, and you can see they're parked away down here too. There's more up on the left there, up towards the chalets, and a few camping cars and stuff at the bottom here. Okay, I'll head up to 1800. I'll do this non-stop. It won't take long, it's not that far, a couple of kilometres. And stuff up this part is more or less as normal. You wouldn't know anything was going on at all, either bike-wise or works-wise or anything. The usual small repairs that will be getting done to the road and stuff. A few of them done already, the bigger potholes. yeah, you wouldn't think anything was amiss here. I'll shoot through the parking here at Prébois for a specific reason, and that is a view check down to Embrun, which is almost a kilometre in altitude below. Beautiful day today. The contrails of that plain vanishing fairly quickly, which kind of indicates, like the forecast's been saying to me, it's going to be a dry time in the next couple of days. But beautiful, beautiful views. Pan round a bit closer in. And just a few wispy clouds about in the Hanse areas, and it certainly doesn't look like it's going to rain. So, okay, let's continue up here to what is next, which is the spectacular bit of the works. Okay, so on up through the parking, and these huge mounds of stuff that they've taken away from up the top there with tracks. They've obviously been running the machinery up there. Massive stuff that's been hooved out, and presume once they've done foundations this all goes back in again. But just massive piles of stuff all the way up the side of the road here up, and they've left just a little bit for the parking here for the walking up the non-ski area, the forest and various attractions up that part of the valley up there. And again, just more and more and more of these mounds, and it looks like they've reached there because it's not quite as big as the previous ones. And then up here, and just running the hazard lights in case I come across other vehicles and they wonder what's going on. It kind of keeps things semi-legal on what is technically a private road. Across to the right here, where they've been taking the bins out, obviously had a bit of a problem doing so. They're all in bits, or maybe they just get superseded with newer versions, or I don't know. But sign at the right there saying sortie de camion, watch out, trucks leaving, as it were. And normally you go up to the parking up the left here, it's all barriered off. And Chantier interdit au public. The work area is forbidden to the public. You need helmets and do not enter. Okay. Pretty obvious, that one. Circulation modified. And I'm just going to let a vehicle go past here, but you can see where they've put the barriers that would normally be up the sides of the roads here as well. And I'll follow this guy up. On Swiss plates, obviously now you're getting used to vehicles coming down here as well just now. And then nothing really else except for the odd sign that indicates it's forbidden to park on either side as well. Up to the old hairpin. I'll take it very wide, just in case. Thank goodness there's a lot of space here. I think they built that for the buses that come up here in winter. Gives them space to turn. Oops. And into Les-Orres 1800. Circulation in two ways. Barriers at the side with all sorts of warnings and stuff like I've done in previous videos. Circulation two ways. I wonder how many of these people will actually observe the fact that this is a 20 km/h speed limit here. I've seen them doing at least twice that. And yeah, no parking at the side. This is likely to get towed away. If it gets left there any amount of time, that will be towed away. So down here and just down near the MaxMountainWorld global headquarters, and a little bit off the side of the road that's free parking for people, so needless to say they have parked here. And then down here as well, parking area at the bottom that's on the right here set up, but we can't go much further, and the inherent chaos in what would normally be a one-way system. I'll go past this guy, and I don't know what they're doing there. Yeah, give us a space, madam. Goodness sakes. And yeah, a few people about, lots of kids about, families. It is a weekend after all. And you can see the parking again right the way down here and probably up to the barriers. And I'll go and park up, stick the car away, and we'll have a little look around there. Okay, so down here again, interdit au public and forbidden to the public. But this is cement, concrete machine, bit of storage. They're just using this as storage, I would say, and for rubbish. There's a skip there as well. So the shop that's been closed for a couple of years, but cars can still come in here, and you can see these two Teslas on the charger here. So obviously access and passage here is pretty important. Okay, let's do my first jump up, climb up. We've got girders. Large machines. Who knows what this stuff is? Wow. And a deep, deep hole. A bit further along, and obviously parking allowed here, so they're making the most of what they can for the people who are here or who are visiting. But there are a couple of commerces over there as well. So we'll do another climb up here. Watch not to kick that hose off. Oop. Wow. That's where I was just now, the girders. But this has all been dug right down. Big drilling rig as well. Wow. Alright, so that's it for this one. So this afternoon I'm going to head up with someone, a friend of mine, and do a video on stuff to do with the biking, like I said there. So thanks very much for watching. More to come, especially on this playlist that I've created for all of these in the times to come. Alright, yeah, thanks for watching. So head down to the end here and see what's happening with the path that you'd use for walking or cycling down to the other station, where this kind of reaches an abrupt end here. Oh yeah, and this is all fenced off, so cannot use that. I can spot a barrier at the other side of the passerelle. So even though there's people walking up there, I wonder what route they're going to take. They'll probably actually take that, go down to the piste and walk up the side there. Or alternatively, they'll just disrespect completely all the signage. They'll walk up there, walk around. Even though it's all closed off, you still have to respect it, and it's probably them that's broken apart the fence down the bottom there. Lovely, considerate people. They forgot their dog, it's running the opposite way. Oh wow. Yeah, where is he? There's their dog, it's running the other way. I think the dog's got more respect than they have. Right, so in final here, a little look. These have already been installed, these girders as I called them. So who knows, structural stuff going in, drainage stuff, water pipe stuff, and yeah, all sorts of stuff. So that's it, a lot more coming on this one.